have studied that the punctuations carry all these rules. Apart from these rules, there are other things included in the punctuation. For example, the ending punctuations. We specifically call these marks, you can see these marks that I've made. These are called ending punctuations. Now, what are these marks? Can you guess? For example, the circle, or we can call this a dot. What is this? A period, or we often call this a full stop. Now, what is this mark? A question mark. And the next one, exclamation mark. And at last, we have a comma. Now, comma is not basically called an ending punctuation. It is used between the sentences, between the phrases in a sentence, to create pauses. Now, let's start from the beginning. Let's go to the full stop or a period. Now, coming back to the previous example that we have already discussed, let's go through it again. The girl is playing the piano. Now, if you can see, I have used this mark that I have mentioned here. This is called a period or a full stop. Now, why is this mark used in this sentence? Because this is a plain statement. It states that what is going on, who is doing what, a plain, complete sentence. There is no extreme feeling involved in it. There is no query in this sentence. So, it is a plain statement which is stating that a girl is playing a piano, simple. Similarly, if I say, I am writing, again a full stop, because again this is a plain statement that states what's going on and who is performing the action, that's it. Now, whenever we write these kind of sentences, or whenever we go for writing plain statements, or whenever we want to state something plainly, then we use full stop, or we call it period, because it completes the sentence. The purpose of using this period or full stop after the sentence or at the end of the sentence is to show that the statement that started with this word has ended with this word. Now, anything starting beyond this sentence, beyond this mark or beyond this word is not included as a part of this statement. It is not a continuation of this statement. For example, if I go on saying, my name is Hira, I'm writing on the board. Does this look clear to you? No. Again, if I say the same sentence, my name is Hira, I'm writing on the board. Now, these are two separate sentences and both of them are stating different things. So, it is compulsory to use a full stop after the completion of every statement to make sure that the correct meaning, the correct expression is being delivered to the reader. Now, it is often the sentences or the statements after which we use a full stop or a period. These kind of statements are also called telling sentences, because simply these sentences are telling you something. It may be factual statements, factual sentences, or any sentences that just states a simple fact or simple thing that is going on. Moving on, the next ending punctuation includes a question mark. Now, what is a question mark? Question mark is often used in sentences which are termed as asking sentences. For example, the sentences in which we are trying to inquire about something or we want to know something. Whenever, for example, if I say, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm trying to inquire about something. I want to know that what you are doing. आप क्या कर रहे हैं? I want to know that. So these kind of sentences always end with a question mark. Let's write another example. What is your name? Now, if I simply put a full stop at the end of this sentence, तो it doesn't make sense, because what is always used in inquiring sentence or questioning sentences. So what is your name? The sentence is incomplete क्योंकि this sentence is asking, आपको इस sentence में आप पूछ रहे हैं, you are inquiring about something which you do not know. So putting a full stop or any other punctuation mark at the end of the sentence will leave this sentence hanging in the middle. The meaning, the whole purpose of this sentence will be unclear. So that's why it is compulsory to use a question mark at the end of these sentences. Now moving on, the next punctuation mark is the exclamation mark. The exclamation mark is very often used in our verbal sentences. जब हम verbally, if you notice that whenever you're excited, whenever you are worried, or whenever someone's angry, whenever we try to express some kind of extreme emotions or extreme actions, then the exclamation mark is used in those sentences. The interesting part is कि even if we do, even in the written expression, अगर उसको written expression में लिखते हैं तो obviously we use the mark itself. But when verbally stating these kind of sentences, the excited ones, we often notice that our pitch of voices has increased, our actions, they all demonstrate that some kind of feelings are involved. So it is very easy to identify these kind of sentences where we use exclamation mark. They represent some kind of extreme emotion or feeling. For example, I love it, yay. For example, if we win a match, so we use these kind of exclamatory phrases or words to explain our emotions, to explain our sentiments. Let's see. Watch out. Now, if someone is about to trip or something is about to happen, and if I want to alert someone, so I would abruptly say, watch out. So this simple watch out involves a lot of feeling, a lot of worry, a lot of abruptness. Now, if I just put a full stop or a question mark, will it carry the same emotions? Will it carry the same sentiments? Will it deliver the same kind of meaning that it is supposed to deliver? No. So it is very important to use correct ending punctuations or correct punctuation mark at the end of each sentences, because the correct punctuation marks, the correct ending punctuations always deliver the right kind of meaning that is supposed to be delivered with that sentence or with that phrase. Using the wrong punctuation marks, using the wrong ending punctuations can always end up delivering the wrong meaning of the sentence. Now, moving on to this mark, it is called a comma. We often we use this particular punctuation mark in between the sentence to show that the sentence, the phrase has paused for a while and the next phrase is supposed to start. So this session was about the ending punctuations, why they are used, and certain ending punctuation marks that are used at the end of different sentences, which clear out the whole meaning of the sentence. If these ending punctuation marks are very important in a sense that if we skip these punctuation marks, if we do not use them, the whole sense, the whole purpose of the sentence, the expressions that are trying to be delivered through that sentence remain unclear. So in order to deliver clear sentences, clear meanings, it is very important to use these ending punctuation marks. Thank you for this session. Stay tuned for the next lesson.